one is it? Which one is it?
Whatever the coach says, he's got that. No. Okay, we're joining this game in progress in the second quarter with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Providence Christian Academy, their opponent this afternoon. Mike Middleton with 2 points there. Their opponent this afternoon is Hillcrest Baptist Bible Baptist Academy from Arkansas City, Arkansas. The first quarter was a real interesting first quarter. Matt Anderson goes in for a layup. Brings Providence up with a 20-16 lead in the second quarter with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left. As I said before, we're joining this game in progress in the second quarter. And the score right now is Providence 20, Hillcrest Bible Baptist Academy 16. Scoring in the first period consisted of 4 points for Mike Middleton, 2 points Jeff Lamb, 4 points for Matt Anderson. Matt now has 8 points, and Eric Schooley with 4 points. Hillcrest Bible Baptist Academy out of Arkansas City, Arkansas, giving Providence a run for the money tonight. The mainstay on Hillcrest's team is a 6'5" senior, Eric Page, who has 5 points at this time. Matt Anderson with the ball now, going in for a layup. Goes down to the floor. The ball rolls across the rim and off. Hillcrest brings the ball down, a feed and a layup by number 35, Chris Holrod. Providence with the ball. Schooley at the three-point line. Ryan takes a shot from way out, and it's good! Jim Ryan, number 15 senior from Providence, hits from the three-point line. Providence pressure, both teams putting man-to-man pressure on this afternoon in this game, the second round of the open door tournament. This is the MAAS Invitational and the AACS Regional Tournament held at Open Door Christian School, and we have a number of teams represented in this tournament. Providence coming off a win against Pisgah Christian School out of Excelsior Springs yesterday morning at 10 o'clock. Now we're in the second round this afternoon. Providence and Hillcrest Bible Academy out of Arkansas City, Kansas. Their colors are blue and white. Their record this year is 17-3. Coming up against Providence record of 21-2. Eric Schooley with the ball over to Batchelor. Eric Schooley looks, drives in, shoots, and it's in. Eric Schooley scores with 6 points for Eric. The pressure again, man-to-man. The ball comes down. Number 33, Eric Page, the 6'5" senior. Now the ball shot from outside, off the rim. Providence with the ball, down court, across the timeline. Matt Anderson with the ball. In the lane, drives, shoots, rolls around the rim and off. Rebound Hillcrest. Number 32 brings the ball down. Man's in the lane. Number 23 with the ball at the three-point line. And we have a 3-second call on Hillcrest in the lane. Number 23, a 5'9" freshman, Eric Broyce, with 8 points. Eric's had a couple of shots at the three-point line that have been swishes, and so a freshman on the court some good shooting. Mike Middleton with the ball. He's up, and the ball's tipped and out of bounds. Goes to Providence. Providence coming off a invitational tournament in Dayton, Tennessee just this week. Matt Anderson with the ball. Matt goes up, feeds to Mike. Mike in with the ball. Way to go, Mike! 2 points for Mike Middleton. Ball out of bounds, goes to Providence. Eric Schooley will bring the ball in. Timeout. Timeout, Providence. Providence with a timeout. Take this opportunity to welcome you to Open Door Christian School, Kansas City, Kansas, where they're holding the AACS Regional Tournament. As I mentioned before, a number of teams participating in this tournament. East Park Academy, Decatur, Illinois, Grace Baptist School, Marion, Iowa. We have other schools from Abilene, Kansas, Olathe, Florissant, Missouri, New Hope Christian from Independence, Missouri, Pisgah Christian School from Excelsior Springs, Southside Christian from St. Louis, Texas Christian from Arlington, Texas, Tri-City Christian, Open Door Baptist, Parkview Christian from Lincoln, Nebraska, and Shawnee Mission Christian from Westwood, Kansas. Again, Providence with the ball. Eric Schooley from outside for 2 points. Eric Schooley with 8 points. Hillcrest brings the ball down court. Number 23, Eric with the ball, drives in, rolls across the rim and off. Matt Anderson up with a rebound. Eric Schooley brings the ball down court in traffic, and he's fouled from behind by number 34. Jeff Sherrard, a 6-foot junior out of Hillcrest, got called on a foul, bumping from behind. Providence now with a commanding 29-18 lead with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Britt Batchelor with a chance for a layup there. He feeds off to Mike Middleton. Mike goes up and he gets called a foul. That foul on number 33, Eric Page, their 6'5 senior. That's 2 fouls on Eric. On the court this afternoon for Providence is Eric Schooley, number 10, a junior out of Providence Christian School. Mike Middleton at the free throw line, a senior out of Independence. Matt Anderson, number 22, a senior from Independence, Missouri. Britt Batchelor, number 34, a senior from Independence, Missouri. And on the court now, Darren Courtney, number 31, a senior from Independence, Missouri. Mike Middleton with his second shot, two free throws that time, and we have a score of 31-18. Providence rebounding on that return by Hillcrest. Matt Anderson brings the ball down. He's across the three-point line and into the lane for a layup. 2 points for Matt Anderson. Hillcrest brings the ball down. Pressure. Matt's putting pressure on number 23, the freshman out of Hillcrest. Ball into the lane. Knocked out of bounds by Hillcrest. Matt Anderson will bring the ball in for Providence. The score with 1 minute 52 seconds left in the second period. 33-18 Providence with a commanding lead now. Britt Batchelor with the ball at the three-point line. Britt looks, fakes, back out to Schooley, over to Anderson, back to Schooley. Schooley right inside the three-point line. Feed to Darren. Darren shoots. It's off. Hillcrest up with the ball. Number 23, Eric Broyce. A shot. It's off. Rebounded by number 34. Schooley reaches over and gets a foul. That'll be Eric's first foul. Substitution for Providence. Jody Heath, a senior out of Independence, Missouri. Number 20 coming in for Eric Schooley. On the bench tonight for Providence, Jeff Lamb, Jim Ryan, who had a good first period, Daryl McCain, Pat Jones, and Mike Middleton on the bench at this time. The ball's up by number 35, and the free throw that free throw good. Now Providence with the ball. Matt Anderson over to Jody, into Eric at the three-point line. Jody thinks about a three-point shot. Matt Anderson out, way out, and three right inside the three-point line. Matt Anderson swishes one. Hillcrest took a drive that time, and the ball was off. Now the ball comes back down court. Eric Schooley was underneath the basket. It's fed over to Schooley, and the ball is out of bounds. Hillcrest will take over. 40 seconds left, 35-20. Providence leading. Number 23, Eric Boyce, the freshman, brings the ball down across the timeline. A shot. Rebounded Hillcrest, and it's up again. And that one's good by number 34. Matt Anderson with the ball over to Schooley. Back out to Heath. Into Schooley, right within the three-point line. Eric shoots, and it's a nice, smooth shot. The ball drops in. And at the buzzer, Hillcrest puts one up. Too late, and it's off the mark. And Eric Schooley on that last shot brings his total to 10 points. And at halftime, Eric Schooley with 10 points. Jim Ryan with 5 points. Matt Anderson with 11 points. Jeff Lamb with 2. Mike Middleton with 7 points. So at halftime, it's Providence Christian Academy 37, Hillcrest Bible Baptist Academy 22. Charles Schooley, and Charles just got back from a trip with the kids down to Dayton, Tennessee, where they had some good games, a lot of fun, and we'll find out about that. At halftime, we've got a 37-22 commanding lead for Providence against Hillcrest Baptist Academy. We'll go to Charles now. Charles, tell us a little bit about that trip last week. When did you leave, and what kind of a trip was it, and how'd the boys fare?
Well, we had a real good trip. I have to think for a minute. When we left, it's been a long time ago.
Pulled out Monday afternoon, was it?
Monday afternoon, soon after school was out, and drove to Mount Vernon, Illinois. Got in there about 10 o'clock, I believe. Had a good night's rest, good breakfast. Then moved on to Tennessee the next morning and got down there about 4 o'clock. Beautiful Tennessee Valley, and then the camp that the boys and girls stayed in was up on top of a bluff up on the mountains. Another 30 days or so would have been a beautiful springtime, but we were just a little early for that. But we went into the first game and did real well. Won that game. Didn't do so well on our second game. We played the.
See, these are teams from all over the nation, and anything outside of the country, or just the United States.
I believe all of them that we saw were from the United States.
Okay, so these are Christian schools represented all over the United States. So it had to be a bunch of kids down there in Dayton, Tennessee.
Yes, there were. Maybe as many as 25 different schools represented there from all over the country. One school was from California, had driven in there on a bus from California.
And in addition to the game schedule, there were also cheerleading competition. I believe our cheerleaders were even competing at the same during this same week, right?
You are correct. Again, we had a lot of cheerleaders. Probably 10 or 12 groups of cheerleaders that competed one evening. A lot of good excitement there, and a lot of high build-up. Girls on one another's shoulders, and a lot of flip-flops and all that kind of stuff that goes with it.
And then the kids, I understand they come up with a win then on the first game.
Came up with a win on the first game, did real well there. And then the second game, we met the team who won the tournament. They had drawn a bye their first game, We played them the second game. It was a tight game. It came right down to the wire. They beat us by 3 points, but it could have been our game. It was tied within the last minute. The game was tied up.
And this is a team that went all the way.
And this team won the tournament. Okay. So that was kind of discouraging. Because
sounds like the boys had to come away from there proud, though, to get as far as they did, and only to lose to the top-seeded team.
Well, of course, at that time we didn't know they were going to be the team, the winners. And they played real good. Our boys played real good, and that team was Cornerstone from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, I believe. They were real good, and like I say, we came close to winning that game.
Then a trip back Saturday and Sunday.
Came back after all the activities on Saturday about 1 o'clock. Gave the trophies away, some large trophies. If the cameraman was watching me, he'd see we had a trophy about that high, right there. Yes, sir. He got that on there. Had 2 or 3 trophies that high, and then a lot of activities. There were 2 real good basketball games on Saturday morning. The championship of both divisions.
So you guys, everybody saw a lot of basketball.
We saw plenty of basketball. You could go to a basketball from anywhere early in the morning until 11 o'clock at night, or later maybe.
Okay, but basketball's not like pizza. You can't get too much, or it's just the same as pizza. You can't get too much of it, because here we are back again this afternoon in this invitational tournament at Open Door, and the boys come across with a win yesterday against Pisgah Christian School out of Excelsior Springs, and back in the second round this afternoon against a school out of Hillcrest. And I was real impressed with Hillcrest in that first quarter. That number 33, 6'5" senior Eric was really awesome. I mean, he had some good shots. I think he has four points. But he had some real good block shots.
He had some excellent block shots.
He was on Mike Middleton like a glove, and Mike was having trouble getting that ball up in the lane. So the boys really got hot, it seemed like, in the second quarter, and that's where we get our lead, because I believe at the end of the first quarter, I think we were tied up. So we're getting ready to start into the third quarter here, and the boys really need to come on and don't let this one get away from them, because we're into the third round tomorrow night, the final round, I guess it is. Is that right?
Final round tomorrow night. We better check that.
We gotta check our programs, folks.
Game 2. This will be.
So we go into first place.
If we win tonight.
First place game. If we win tonight, the next game tomorrow night at 7:30 here at Open Door, and the winner of that game will have first place and a invitation to the national tournament in Wisconsin.
Awesome.
And I know Charles is looking forward to some more traveling. Thanks, Charles, for being with us at halftime. Okay, we're back in the second half. It'll be Hillcrest ball out of bounds, and number 23, that little freshman, 5'8" freshman out of Hillcrest, takes the ball, brings the ball in. This afternoon, Hillcrest now be at the south end of the goal, and Hillcrest goes in for a shot. Jeff Lamb comes up with a rebound. Jeff Lamb in the game now. Providence with the ball. Hillcrest putting a man-to-man pressure on now. The ball's loose, rolls across the floor. Anderson picks it up into Mike. Mike in the lane. He shoots up. It's off the goal. Hillcrest comes up with the ball, brings the ball down. Both teams starting out a little cold here in the third quarter. Hillcrest passes the ball around on the court now for Providence. Man Anderson underneath the bucket. Jeff Lamb and Mike Middleton out front. Britt Batchelor comes up with that rebound, and Eric Schooley on the court. Ball comes down. Back out to Matt. Back in to Mike Middleton, and Mike with an easy pump shot from right at the lane. This pause is so that I can write down the score here. Ball's out of bounds, and Providence will bring the ball in rather. Mike Middleton now with 9 points. Schooley brings the ball in. Matt Anderson down court. Over to Schooley. Now across the timeline. The ball fed in over to Jeff Lamb. Jeff with an easy shot off the rim. Rebound, Hillcrest down court. And Jeff Lamb gets a hand in there, and it'll be a foul on number 45. That's Jeff's first foul this afternoon. Jeff Lamb. Ball fed in. Shot by Hillcrest. It's off. Ball being knocked around. Ball rolls. Hillcrest picks it up. From the three-point line, the ball's up, and it's off the rim. And a foul on Eric Schooley. Eric going up for the ball, but got a hand over the back of number 33, Eric Page. Hillcrest with the ball out of bounds. It's 2 fouls on Eric. Brett Batchelor guarding at the line. The ball comes in. Ball back out. 32 drops. The ball rolls off. Eric Page with the ball. Being covered, and the ball batted down. Eric recovers. Back in to number 34. Fed in to Eric. And the ball goes up. Eric Page, at 6'5", senior, with the ball underneath the bucket, goes up, and he's fouled by, I believe Brett Batchelor picked up that foul. Eric Page at the line. Ball's up, and it's short. Score 39-22, 5 minutes, 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball at the line, it's up and it's off the rim. Mike Middleton down with the rebound. Over to Batchelor, over to Anderson. Across the timeline, over to Schooley, almost stolen. Schooley in the lane, feeds to Lamb. Lamb goes up. Off the rim, a rebound, foul on Brett Batchelor. Hillcrest brings the ball in. We got some pressure. Stole the ball away. Over to Anderson. Anderson's in the lane. He feeds. Schooley shoots. It's in. Eric Schooley. 2 points. Okay, Providence putting man-to-man pressure on now on Eric Page. He drops the ball. He dribbles. He goes in. He goes in the lane. The ball's up. It's off. Jeff Lamb with the ball. Back out to Britt. Over to Anderson. Anderson brings the ball across the line. Down in. He feeds to Schooley. Schooley takes that smooth shot, and he's in. The ball's in. I've had to start a second line of marks for Eric Schooley, now with 14 points. Eric Schooley with 14 points leads the scoring. Jim Ryan in for Eric. Eric takes a well-deserved rest. Sits down on the bench. Jim Ryan comes in for him. Matt Anderson with the ball. Matt over to Batchelor. Batchelor feeds in to Middleton. Middleton back out to Britt. 3 seconds in the lane. Jeff Lamb gets called. Hillcrest brings the ball in. Providence, tough man-to-man pressure on Eric Broyce as he brings the ball down court. Over to Page, the 6'5" senior. Ball shot from the three-point line. It's up and it's off the back of the rim. Providence ball out of bounds. Matt Anderson brings the ball down court. He's across the timeline. On the court for Providence. Jim Ryan, Britt Batchelor, Mike Middleton and Jeff Lamb. Ball over and saved. Saved, and Providence will take the ball out of bounds. Jim Ryan with the ball. Hillcrest putting pressure on Providence now. Ball's passed off, and Hillcrest comes up with the ball. Broyce brings the ball down. He takes a shot. It's short. Anderson with the rebound. Anderson brings the ball down court. All the way down at the line. Feeds in to Ryan. Ryan goes up. It's Middleton with the ball, and he sinks it. Eric Bruce out with the ball, and the ball stolen away. Middleton and Lamb with the steal. Jeff Lamb brings the ball down court. He waits, he goes up. It's off the rim. Hillcrest rebounds. Ball comes down court. Nobody on him, and a feed, and number 32 comes in with the layup. Paul Hudson, 5'10" senior out of Hillcrest with that shot. Providence with the ball. Batchelor inside the three-point line. He shoots. It's off the rim. Hillcrest with the rebound, and the ball comes down. Back to the 3-2 defense. Ryan with the rebound. He flips it back. Middleton there where he needed to be. Picks up the rebound. Gives to Ryan. He comes all the way down the foul line. Over to Batchelor. Now Anderson with the ball. Jeff Lamb, a little pump shot. It's in. Jeff Lamb has his 4th point of the night. Hillcrest brings the ball down. He drives the lane for a layup, and it's in. Number 34, Jeff Sherrard, a 6-foot junior. It was Jeff's first point tonight. Providence with the ball. He's blocked. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be, it's going to be Hillcrest ball. No foul on that. Providence. Jeff Lamb now back on the bench, and Eric Schooley back in. Eric Schooley with a impressive 14 points with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Jim Ryan comes up with a steal that time. Comes around. Number 31 knocks the ball out of his hand, and the ball will go, comes over to Providence, comes over to Hillcrest. Evidently, Jim had his hand on the ball last. Hillcrest back with the ball. Little Eric Boyce feeds in. Number 33, Eric Page, and is off the mark, and Providence comes up with the rebound. The ball comes down. Middleton in the lane. Oh, feeds to Ryan, and his shot's off. Middleton goes back up twice, and Mike Middleton with 2 points. Now some more man-to-man pressure. Ball shot up, rebounded by Jim Ryan. Over to Anderson. Anderson comes down. Offense sets up. Back out to Schooley. Over to Ryan. Ryan looks. He goes up, and it's off the mark. Schooley with the rebound. Schooley goes up, and it's off. Rebound up. Schooley in. Eric Schooley in. 16 points. Eric Page with the ball way out the timeline. Feeds off. Ball comes around the circle. Taken away by Mike Middleton. Mike drives all the way, goes up for an easy one. 2 points. Mike Middleton with 15 points. Ball stolen again. Eric with the ball. Now he loses it. Hillcrest picks up the ball. Brings the ball down court. Eric Boyce, number 23, brings it all the way into the lane. Tries a layup. Gets it up in the air, comes down with it, and we've got a double dribble. Mike Middleton down on the bench.
In for Mike is Darren Courtney. 53-26. Providence with the lead now. Matt Anderson with the ball. Over to Ryan. Ryan from 3 points. It's off the mark. Over to Hillcrest. Mike Middleton on that last possession. Little 5'8" Eric Boyce tried to pass. And Mike Middleton's hands were right in front of him, and he picked that ball up and went all the way down, took those 2 points. Matt Anderson with the last-ditch effort at the basket. As time runs out in the third quarter, we got a score of 53-26. Okay, here we are in the third quarter. Darren Courtney with the ball. He goes up and he gets 2 points. Darren's first 2. Providence putting the pressure on him. Hillcrest brings the ball down. There's a bump and they're in, and I believe we're going to get a foul called on Darren Courtney, number 31. Had some tough man-to-man pressure on Hillcrest that time, and number 32, Paul Hudson, will go to the foul line. And with a 29-point lead by Providence in the third quarter, I think we can safely project at this time that Providence will be going to the third and final round. Tomorrow night it's 7:30 against the other winner yet to be determined. Both of those free throws by number 34, Paul Hudson, are up and good. Anderson with the ball. He comes into the lane and feeds off to Ryan, and Ryan goes up. It's off the rim. Hillcrest comes up with the ball. Hillcrest brings the ball down court. Hillcrest from way outside now taking those 3-point shots, and it's off. Providence rings the ball down. Schooley with the ball. Into Ryan. Passed over to Courtney, and I think we have a foul called on number 32, Paul Sherrard. Paul Hudson, rather, number 32. Comes from Tri-City that just walked by as the daughter that's the basketball player. Hillcrest with the ball now coming down court. That's Paul Boyce. He's got the ball. He drives the lane and it's in and it's good. Eric Boyce rather. Now Ryan with the ball. Ryan with the ball. We got a call down there. Foul on number 50. Shannon Bruce, a 6'2" sophomore, fouled Jim Ryan as he took a drive for the lane there. Providence with the ball, out to Ryan. He's at the 3-point line. Now he comes inside, shoots. It's off the rim. Rebound by Matt Anderson. Matt waits, and he shoots. It's up, and it's short. Rebound Hillcrest, and we got another foul here, either on Darren or Brett. Okay, that one on Britt Batchelor. Britt Batchelor takes a seat. Britt with 3 fouls. Mike Middleton back in the game. Mike, Darren, Matt, Eric, and Jim on the court. That ball's up, and it's no good. Providence with the ball, brings it down court. Ryan Anderson rather drives the lane and passes to Darren. It's knocked out of bounds. Darren had a hand on it, so Hillcrest brings the ball in. Eric Boyce brings the ball down court. Schooley on him, now Darren on him. Ball in, and it's knocked out, and Jim Ryan's going to get a foul call on that. Jim Ryan on that foul, and I have showing number 3 for Jim, but the scoreboard showing number 4. Hillcrest at the lane, the first ball's up, and it's good. Jeff Sherrard. And his second shot's up, and it's good. Ball passed in. Middleton passed that ball in to Matt Anderson, and that little Eric Boyce had a hand on it, and the ball goes, turns over, and Hillcrest will bring the ball in. A turnover there by the fellas. That shot from way off, or a little off, but it was from the three-point line. Eric Schooley with the ball now, and he drives in the lane, and he has a nice, easy layup. Schooley picks up Anderson with the rebound there. Schooley with 18 points. Eric having a tremendous game. Ball, Anderson in trouble. He had 2 men on him there at the timeline. He hadn't got across the timeline yet. They were putting some real pressure on him, and the ball got away from him, and he, thinking the time was up on that, and I'm sure it was close, tried to throw it across the line. The ball knocked out of bounds by Hillcrest, and Providence will take a timeout with 5 minutes and 36 seconds left. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Same thing.
Okay, back in the game now, and Providence with the ball momentarily before Hillcrest takes it away. Hillcrest trying to fight back. They're way down. Eric Boyce with a shot that bounces off that rim. 4 bounces on that rim before it came off. And then the ball picked up by Hillcrest and put in by Eric Page. Eric only with 7 points tonight, and I'm sure that Hillcrest disappointed with his outing. Eric just picked up a foul on that drive by Jim Ryan. And I'm sure Hillcrest disappointed by Eric's showing of only 7 points tonight. He's been brilliant on defense, especially in the first half, blocking a number of shots and has a number of rebounds, but hasn't been able to put the ball in the hoop. Darren Courtney with a beautiful, beautiful set shot right at the free throw line that time. That ball up in the air, and it is an air ball by Hillcrest. Ball turnover to Providence. Schooley will take the ball out of bounds. Now Hillcrest putting some real pressure on it. Anderson with the ball all the way down. He's gonna feed, shoot, in. Looked like he was gonna shoot, then it looked like he was gonna feed to Darren, and then he went on in, and the ball rolled in the basket. We'll give you a total on Eric in just a little bit. Probably right now, Darren Courtney, number 31, picks up a foul. A foul on that. Britt Batchelor will be coming in. Mike Middleton will go out. Daryl McCain coming in. Darren Courtney will take a seat. Now on the court, Britt Batchelor, Eric Schooley, Jim Ryan, Daryl McCain, Matt Anderson.
Number 34, Sherrard with the ball, and it's up and it's short. Jeff Sherrard, 6'2", junior from Hillcrest, Arkansas City, Kansas. I think I said Arkansas earlier, Arkansas City, Kansas. His second shot's up and it's good. Jeff Sherrard with 5 points. Ryan all the way down the foul line, out of bounds line. Out of bounds line, to pass over, and it's stolen by little Eric Boyce. Passed over, back out. Back out to 32, Paul Hudson. Hudson with the ball over to Boyce. He's inside, he passes back out. Shots away up, and it's off. Rebound. Another rebound by Eric Page. Eric Page goes up. The shot is good, and he's fouled on the shot by Matt Anderson. Matt Anderson's going to pick up his first foul of the game, I believe. Yes, that's Matt's first foul. Matt playing some good, tough defense ball tonight, but hasn't been caught in the fouls. No foul problem to worry about with him. Anderson comes up with the rebound. He brings it down, tries to pass off, gets tied up, falls down, and the ball back over to Hillcrest. Ball comes in, and it's in. That ball was in the hoop and out. Eric Schooley with the rebound. Eric with some fancy dribbling, comes down court, over to Batchelor. Batchelor with the ball. He goes up, and it's off the court, back out. Schooley touches it. Over to Anderson. Anderson passes to Ryan. It goes through his hands. Out of bounds, Hillcrest ball. Substitution coming in from Hillcrest now. 61-37 lead. Hillcrest brings the ball down. Number 31, Lou Harris, in the game now. He passes the ball over and we go in for a layup. It's off the rim. It's a rebound. And then number 34, Jeff Sherrard, he comes up with 2 points. Now, oh my, Hillcrest puts the pressure on. It goes up, and we're going to get a foul called on Britt Batchelor. I'm showing 5 on Britt Batchelor, but evidently that's not right because 4 fouls. 4 fouls on Britt Batchelor. Boys got into some problems right there. Ball knocked around, passes weren't clean. They come up with the lost ball, 2 points, and a foul on it. That ball's in. Jeff Sherrard. Jeff Sherrard now with 8 points. Providence ready for a rebound. Sherrard up with the ball. It's in. And Sherrard steps across the line, and the basket no good. Providence ball. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. Okay, Hillcrest puts up some tough defense. The ball comes in to Anderson. Back over to Batchelor. Darrell's in the lane. He steps up to block, and the ball gets away from Batchelor. Hillcrest is going to take the ball out of bounds. Britt had a hand on the ball, was ready to feed. It got away from him. Out of bounds. Hillcrest picks up the ball. Darrell set up a beautiful block then. Hillcrest with a shot. Darrell with the rebound. Good rebound. Darrell comes up with it. Back out to Ryan. Ryan comes down the line. He stops. He dribbles. Back out to Anderson. Britt and Darrell on the points. Ryan in. He feeds off to Batchelor. Batchelor goes up. Ball's off the rim. Darrell's got a hand on it. Ball comes down. Hillcrest with the ball. They come all the way down court. Into the lane. He goes up and the ball's in. Ball's in. Okay, now man-to-man pressure. Hillcrest. Anderson stops. He dribbles. He comes down. He's across. The offense sets up. Ryan with the ball. Batchelor. He feeds off Pat Jones. Pat Jones goes up, gets it knocked down. He rebounds, and the ball. We got We got Hillcrest tied up the ball, had their hands on it, and the ball turnover goes to Hillcrest. Britt Batchelor takes a seat. We got Pat Jones on the court, Daryl McCain, Darren Courtney, Matt Anderson, Jim Ryan. 61-42 lead, a minute and a half left. Oh man, pressure on number 32 as he tried to shoot that ball. Paul Hudson had no chance. He had two men up in the air over him. The ball comes into Hillcrest. Paul Hudson has the ball out behind the three-point line. Number 15, he moves, and he finally moves too much and gets called for traveling. Okay, defense sets up. Ball comes into Darrell. He comes down. Over to Ryan. Back out to Anderson. Now the offense sets up. Ryan with the ball. Back out to Anderson. Over to Jones. Jones into Darrell. Darrell looks. He goes up, and it's off the rim. Rebound, Courtney. Courtney goes up. Ball knocked out. Jones with the ball. Jones shoot. Rebounds in. Ball off Darrell's hand and out of bounds. One minute, 14 seconds left. Hillcrest with the ball. Brings it down court. Hands up. Hillcrest with the ball. A shot, it's good. 3 points. 3 points. Number 34, Paul Sherrard. Ball comes down. Darrell with the ball. Darrell McCain. He stops. Over to Anderson. Anderson shoots from the free throw line. It's off. Ball comes down. Hillcrest with the ball. Passes over. He's tied up. Ball comes back. Uh-oh, we got a turnover there, and the ball turns over, and Providence will come up with the ball. 39 seconds left. Substitution, Hillcrest. Pat Jones will take the ball out. He brings the ball in. Anderson's got the ball. He looks, dribbles through. Darrell was open, way open underneath the basket. Comes around, and we have a block. Hillcrest blocking foul. Anderson will go to the free throw line. Take that back. It's a turnover, and it's Hillcrest time with the ball, and they'll bring the ball down with 30 seconds left. There's a three-point shot. It's short. It's off, and he falls down on the ball. It should be a traveling call. He gets called for traveling. Pat Jones gingerly turns the ball over to the ref as Hillcrest calls a timeout with 25 seconds left on the clock in the fourth quarter here at Open Door Christian School in the AACS Invitational Tournament. 25 seconds left. That ball comes in, and it's out of bounds. Out of bounds, Hillcrest. Providence will bring the ball in. 23 seconds left. Anderson will bring the ball in. Hillcrest's got a man-to-man pressure right now. Anderson with the ball. He's looking. He looks. Over to Ryan. Ryan brings the ball around. Darrell goes into the lane. Darrell with a shot up, and it's off. Ryan with the ball. 14 seconds. Ryan shoots, and it's off. Rebound. And I think the ball is out of bounds. Should be Providence ball. Let's see. Now, Jim Ryan will bring the ball in. 9 seconds left. 9 seconds left. Ball over to Jones. Out to Courtney. Fed over to Anderson. Anderson takes a shot. It's off. He rebounds. Darrell had his hand on the ball. Courtney with the ball, and he should have taken a shot. He didn't, and the time has expired. And at the end of the fourth quarter, the winner of this game is Providence Christian Academy with a total of 61 points, and Hillcrest out of Arkansas City, Kansas with 45 points. So an impressive 16-point win here over Hillcrest Bible Baptist Academy, and that'll put Providence into the winner's circle. The third round, which will be the winner's circle tomorrow night at 7:30, going up against the winner of a 7:30 game tonight against probably Tri-City and one of the other teams. We had Texas and see a team from Texas, a team from St. Louis, and I'm not sure who the winners were in that game yesterday, but they'll be going up against each other in a 7:30 game tonight, and there'll be a break in the action here now, and Providence will take this win into tomorrow and look forward to a win tomorrow night, possibly against Tri-City Christian if they come out on top tonight, which would be a real matchup because Tri-City, they've played them twice this year, and they took a I think they have a 1-1 against Tri-City, I believe is what it is. Tri-City beat us at home and we beat them at home, so it could be a real matchup tomorrow night at 7:30. So from the field house of Open Door Christian School, this is Dwayne McCain on the microphone, Sonny Ryan on the camera, wishing you